Today,
No!
God,
please, no!
Today we have
No! No! No!
Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something that I didn't want to rip, but we're gonna do it, and that is Absolute Football Retail. I know this set is pretty much Kaboom or bust, even with the hobby. At retail, you're really limited. I mean, you can pull some parallels. There's some, different autographs, some different memorabilia pieces, but none of them will compare to what you get in the hobby boxes. In the hobby boxes, every card is on a thick card stock, whereas on retail, it's on pretty much, the thin, same as like a Donruss. The rookies do have kind of a shine to them, but overall, it is a watered down, and that's just to say it lightly, set. But you can pull Kabooms, so we'll see what we can get here. We'll try our luck. This might be the only time we rip Absolute Retail, unless we hit something pretty big, but there's going to be a lot of base, as you can see here. Cards don't look too bad, even in the retail ones. The hobby variations of these, there's just a little bit more shine to them. Like I said, they're on a thicker card stock. We'll get to the rookies. You can see how they kind of shine. Bumping the camera here. Jalen Carter. Oh, a Hendon Hooker. We will add, whoa, boy. Oh. Jeez, oh, Pete. I, for some reason, thought we had a Kaboom. Man, I am not going to lie. That one kind of got me all tense. That one got me going. I thought we had a Kaboom there, just from the back of that card. It's definitely a cool-looking insert. Not quite like the Kaboom, but definitely still a cool card. Have introductions here. I think that's of Chase Brown. And then here's the explosive. There is a print line through the right side. You can kind of see it in the light here. But, yeah, we'll take it. Pull out a little chair here for you. There you go. Nice little shine on it. They do come in a gold and a green parallel. The golds are out of 10. The greens are 101s. Same thing with the Kabooms. I don't think you can get the gold or green parallel Kabooms or the explosives in retail. You can just get the standard ones, but we will take it. Here in the rookies, we got a Zach Harrison, Tyler Scott. Oh, I thought we had an AR there. And a Darnell Wright on the green. So the green parallel, only thing different is that the writing, the name, and on the Absolute logo on top is in green instead of the base silver. Oh, we got a Jared Goff. We're going to put that off to the side. Yeah, sorry about the, I'm still shaking a little bit. That one kind of got me going. Thought we had a Kaboom. Got a Nick Chubb with the green on this one. Get my pile situated here. And a rock out Icky Woods. Yeah, most of these inserts are not going to be worth much. Even the, the CJs, the AR base rookies are not going to go for a lot just because this set isn't really sought after. Unless you get a numbered or a parallel version. It's kind of hard to make back a box of Absolute Retail. And as I say that, We have Broderick Jones. I think this is the orange mosaic. Looks like that's out of 200. Man, okay, so this first box hasn't been too bad. For us to pull an explosive, which I think are pretty rare hits, and then to also get, I think this is an orange mosaic. Let me just put it in a sleeve here. We had a star rising behind it. But yeah, it's a very, very pretty card out of 299. Okay, we'll take it. But yeah, this set reminds me. I mean, it's a lot like Donruss. You know, a lot of base, a lot of inserts, a lot of random players, a lot of guys who, you know, don't get cards. Patrick Mahomes, Stafford, Kenneth Walker. Get back to the rookies. Got a Vila, Marvin Mims, Garrett Williams, and a Devontae Adams Draft Diamonds. I think this set is perfect for, you know, the younger audience, for kids, because there's a lot of shiny cards. There's a lot of cards that, you know, look special, if you would. Got a Stenson Bennett, Dylan Horton, Jaden Reed, Saquon Barkley with the green, and a Jonathan Mingo by Storm. That is a cool looking insert. I do like those out of all the ones that you can get. All right, so not too bad of a first box. I think from what I've been watching, you know, other people open, you know, you're pretty much guaranteed a handful of the inserts in every box. The rookie introductions, not necessarily the parallels, but the rockouts, the by storms. I mean, you normally get at least one of those. So, like I said, they don't really hold too much value. So it's nothing too excited to get, or not anything to be excited about. But depending on the player you get, I guess it can be a cool insert. All right, on to box 2. Got a Burrow, Najee Harris. Got these upside down cards again. I'm always complaining about. Drew Sanders, Jay Ward. Got a Douglas and a Tank Dell introductions. It's a nice card. We got to sleeve that one up. I have seen some of the rookie introductions have more than one guy in the card, which is pretty cool. I think it was like a rookie day or something that Panini had where they all came together and they just kind of took random shots of everyone doing different things and kind of just hanging out, and some of the shots that they took are pretty cool. So I know some of them are probably going to be sought after. Got a Gardner Minshew. There's an Amron. Put that off to the side. Josh Jacobs, Michael Mayer, Matuli, a Devon. Not a bad rookie to get. And another Avila there on the back. Yeah, some of these packs I have noticed are a little bit harder to open than normal. They don't tend to tear very easily. That's why you see me struggling with it. T-Law, Aaron Jones. Looks like a Darnell Washington. Big Deuce, Will Anderson, Jared Goff on the green. We will take that. And a Randy Moss rockout. I guess at the end of the day, if you're looking for a good rip where you get a lot of cards, you know, I'm not going to say this is a terrible value because they are only $25. 27 at Walmart, which is where I got these, but I'm pretty sure you can find them for 25 at some of the different retailers. I got Chase Brown here, and looks like a stargazing of Mr. Pickett. See how much playing time he gets next year, if they're just gonna, Steelers are gonna move on from him. All right, we got a CeeDee Lamb, Tannehill, Montgomery. Put that off to the side. Baker, Judy, and Nick Chubb. Wicks on the rookie, Mozzie Smith, Sam Laporta. Here we go. Definitely put that off to the side. And a draft diamonds there on the end. Not going to worry about sleeving it up. I'll do it after the video. Still got 2 more boxes to go. I don't want this video taking too long. Yeah, this box has definitely been kind of what I expected. Another Goff here. Juju, Rashad, Cam Smith on the rookie. Spears. Another Juju, but this time a green. And a by Storm Carter. So yeah, that box was nothing special. That's kind of what I anticipated these boxes kind of looking like. If I could pull a couple Lions, especially the rookies, awesome. Get maybe a top tier rookie in any of the parallels, or, you know, even the base. I mean, we'll take that as a win at this point. But yeah, hopefully we can see some CJ and brighten up everyone's day here. DJ Moore, another Brock Purdy. That's like the 3rd time we've pulled a Brock Purdy. Jordan Love, CeeDee Lamb. Looks like a Foskey here. Let's get back to the rookies. Tank Dell, that's not a bad one. And another introductions. Looks like a Tyler Scott. Might be Roshan. I don't know. We're moving on. Let's see. Alvin. There's a Monty. Another Baker. Nick Chubb. Saquon. Get to the rookies. Aiden O'Connell. Clark Phillips. Christian Gonzalez. And a Stetson Bennett on the end. Now, the rookies have been pretty tame. Haven't seen any of the top 3 quarterbacks. Aiden's not a bad one to find, but definitely looking for CJ or Bryce. Maybe Levis. We'll take a Levis. Got a Zay. There's a Roshan Johnson. Jacorian. MVS with the green and a rock out. Joe Mixon. And so again, I picked these up for 27 a piece at Walmart. It's not terrible. You know, I know some other stores are probably going to charge 35, which I definitely would not spend 35 on these. But I guess if you're in the store, they have them. You want to take a shot at a Kaboom. I don't know the odds of hitting one with retail. I mean, we're going to try to hit one, but I think that it's pretty far-fetched at this point. Got Derek Hall, and looks like a Travis Kelce stargazing. But yeah, I definitely would not dump a lot of money into these retail. Oh, and we got something in this one. Starting out with the Fields, Mahomes, Robinson, Stafford, Hendon Hooker. We will hang on to that one. Put him off to the side here. Zach Harrison, Tyler Scott. We'll see what's on the back. Draft diamonds, Joe Mixon. And let's see what we got here. A Tyjae Spears. Looks like probably just a standard jersey. We'll take it. It's a rookie. Better than just some, I guess, random vet they could throw in. Definitely not game worn, which, thank you, Panini. We all love non-game worn material jerseys and patches. All right, let's see if we can get something here in this last pack of this third box as I struggle to get it out of its packaging. Kelsey, Taylor, Tua, Olave, Sam Howell. Again, fooled, thinking it's an AR. Got a Brenton here, Devontae Smith on the green, and a Zay Flowers by Storm. All right. End that box off on a high note. Definitely a cool looking card. I'm going to set that one. Yeah, I'll put it there. You're actually going to go over here. All right, fourth and final box of today's absolute retail rip. I don't know. I don't know how much the explosive is worth, if anything. It might just be a couple bucks. I have no clue. I know the hobby versions, the numbered versions of the explosives sell pretty well, but with this just being kind of a normal explosive, I guess we can feel okay about today's opening so far. So let's see if we can pull a CJ or an AR in this last box here, and we'll go from there. Got some upside down base, my favorite. Got Josh Allen, Ivan Pace Jr. Oh, hello, CJ. We talk about him and he appears. Not a perfect card. Cut's a little messed up, but we will take that. Another rookie introduction there on the end. Okay. I know it's just a base, but we will take that. That's a win. So box 4 is already considered good. One pack in. Yeah, not too bad. It could be worse. Centering's not terrible. The back of it, centering's a little off, but yeah, we're gonna grab a chair for this one, and you can just hang out over here. Thanks for joining the party. Let's see what else we can find in this last box here. Yeah, I don't think the base CJ will go for more than a few bucks, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Got a Yaya, Clifford, and a Marvin Mims on the end there, and a green. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ripped this open, if you found some in any of your stores. Let me know what your best pulls are, what you think of it. You know, is it absolute junk, or, you know, have you gotten some decent pulls out of it? Let's get back to the rookies. Deontay Banks. There's a Will Levis. Rashad White, the green, and a Joe Horn rock out. That's actually kind of a perfect picture for that. Yeah, I don't see this set selling out like Prism normally does at retail. I mean, I think people are going to kind of go crazy to try to get Kabooms out of here, of course. There's going to be guys buying up, you know, whole rows of this, but I really don't think that, you know, a lot of the collectors and people kind of that know about this are really going to be buying this stuff up at retail. Who knows? I might be wrong. Got stargazing Aaron Jones there. 2 packs left. If you've watched this far, thank you for hanging out with us and seeing what's in absolute retail. It's a very small sample size, but at least we get a little bit of a taste of what the retail. Oh, and as I say that, we got a Bryce Young. Quentin, Luke Musgrave, and a Drew Brees draft diamonds. But yeah, we get a little bit of a taste, you know, ripping into 4 boxes. I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more. We'll see. If you can find them for 25, 27 bucks, maybe, but definitely not at 35. I mean, it's a hard sell at 35. Let's see if we can get a top rookie in this last set here. Got a Tucker Kraft, DTR, Russell Wilson on the green. We got 1 card. And a CJ Stroud to end it off. We will take that, and it's a by storm. I've been saying this whole rip, it's my favorite insert they have, and it's awesome to pull a CJ. We will take that. We will definitely take that. Again, no idea on the value of it, but definitely a cool looking card. A great way to end the break. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about, you know, absolute retail? What do you think about this rip? Did we do good? Is this kind of lacking? Like I said, I'm kind of unsure if I'm going to be ripping any more of this. I guess only time will tell. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. Definitely helps out the channel. And as always, good luck breaking.